rapper don't tell she the kneel for grave where my youth day. Papa Emeka, don't blind from growing. Pikin don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today now dust we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you. I get my home the beat.
I see mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the kneel for grave where my youth day. Papa Emeka, don't blind from growing. Pikin don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today now dust we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try yo.
Back up joins with a trembling. Oh, hey. If we no join now, our children go so.
Say Ekpa Njoku by virtue.
Freedom. Take pride in your country. If you want democracy, hold on to your sovereignty. And if you want peace, love your nation. Wise leaders always put the good of their own people and their own country first. The future does not belong to globalists. The future belongs to patriots. The future belongs to sovereign and independent nations who protect their citizens, respect their neighbors, and honor the differences that make each country special and unique. It is why we in the United States embarked on an exciting program.
Now therefore, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, His Excellency Ekpa Njoku, by virtue of the authority and pursuant of the issues and principles recited above, do hereby solemnly proclaim that the territory and region under the 40 confederating states of Biafra, together with her continental shelf and territorial waters, shall henceforth regain her independence and act as an independent sovereign state with the name and title of the United States of Biafra.
Thank you. We have heard of all the grievances that have been read here today, the untold hardship of our people that they have gone through, the lives that the lives that have been lost, the lives that we are still losing. As a member of cabinet, I stand here to affirm, on the basis of the grievances and of the referendum, for our forefathers, for this generation, for the next generation to come, I affirm the declaration and restoration of the United States of Biafra.
Na mose vive na kiti enui na tulaje bwana mabuli vemelem kuja atibe kuona tulane bovo timalugo no nugodo kokodo nyano be hule dani moda tunilu na ya kalakala kwa lerinu mwangulu ngula matali woso jere futa mbaka njuba diali kama abulezi okwenu na bakala keluego nezienu n'ụbọchị akala keluego n'udezi maka na ababa n'ụwa aralu n'unuteyi Umu Biafra kunyenwe Umu Biafra kunyenwe Unanu kwa ni mono nuno mono nezi biakenenwe Ono nenu lila tono na nagulugu senyi tono nugu bana tayi Kanyi wele fobi wena tabanu ubanyo Makana njuko no 1 million no we bofu wa mabulezi okwe Naka ni kwata milake kwa waja siyenyi ka kesu ezo pabule be wero tamano Umu Biafra kuyenwe Kanyi wele fobi wena tabanu ubanyo Makano fobi abakama Nana nugo noe Umu Biafra na bekele umunina Nkabo nkanyi Mwadati na itele wanyi bekele mi Akwage bulu kwekene na fandi otu Biafra is our hope And the Biafra is our religion Nkodi na wata chieza muno bibu onye iwere Wesi ya kene rugyo Adubagwo chukwo Ikemba one of Biafra land mongwem Adawunelia kala ya dike My fundy mochi di ebu me bi de bi chemele mo. Abuzi go do gweji mali bonini. Do gweji malo Biafra mi o. Do me go chuku. Papa gisi ekene logi Philippe Efyong. Abuzi kwa nwoke kwuloku ekwusi okwu si na Biafra ekunye. Na ya bụ Biafra ya tolugo enata. Na bụrụ na ya bụ Biafra ekunyigo. N'ọkụ ọgụli nwata n'aka na ele. Ọba gị si ekene logo onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Amadike Biafra kede ebe dike. Amadike Biafra bianulo.
For the simple reason that she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I came out of accused from my case and cannot try my case. There are things that are happening in this country that a lot of you do not know. It is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today. Because the lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to the NJC for personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. They told them this is what happens. Nobody wants to do it. That's the problem. They sent her to my case. So
Biafra government they know na exile cabinet me no no ano ekene unu jisinu ike na chukuna ndana ya gba unu ube baka no yesu lo bia ya toka imaluge nu yi jisinu ike Kanelo Mondi Biafra Revelation Army Umuchukwu. The angels of Biafra and the great oracles of Biafra Nananunu. Anuweke Nunama Nanunu Jisi Kenon. To go about home. I say, can I the Prime Minister H.E. Massacre Simon Webber? I was a quaba to be the best. I tried a little more Biafra. I don't got your temper with a name. I just show you, you will not see. Could I come million? Yes. But I get it. All the guys send me I said, for the deal of Yalu. Makwalena kosa de malaya. Mweji mwangu kojilo sino de lonka sojilo yatiji sojilo walaso. Muzikwe wabatobi. Ogada gididi kebya nunu. Mweji wala niyo. Kujine tukunye ndi Biafra na nunu. No beke nege. Asimona adele Biafra ni na namma. Asino adele no ni na namma. Nwanne na-akpọrọ nwe no wutere anyị welie nne. Nwanne anyị na-akpọ na ndụdonu n'ọnwụ. Maka na mgbe na-abọ ka ekwe na-agbọ dike. Ọgbọ ya na ndụ, ọgbọ ya n'ọnwụ. N'obi ivo ya edebeli na-edere n'ụwa ma abụlive emeleme. A good legacy will last forever, ma abụlive emeleme. And in remembrance of my blessing.
Welcome each and every one of you, and as I do welcome you, as always, I will ask you to welcome those around you. I welcome you by saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you, because unlike any other, this very broadcast simulcast on multiple platforms this very day, morning, noon, or night, depending on where you are, is being relayed right across the face of this very planet Earth. A lot of people are watching, a lot of people are listening, and many of you will be blessed as a result of it. And as I do welcome you, please endeavor, or should I say, try to welcome other people as well. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world, the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television, and by the very special grace of the Most High Elohim, a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra. Regardless of where you are, as I said earlier, we are welcoming you, and we are going to pray as it is customary for us to do here. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you, and before we proceed, we are going to pray. As it is usual with us here on this platform, we pray because we are nothing without the Almighty. We are going to offer praise and adoration to Him as always, and I will, of course, should I say, unfailingly pray in the language of heaven. Some may misunderstand, some of them may try to misconstrue, but one thing is certain right now, in the presence of the Almighty God, Elohim, Adonai, El Shaddai in heaven, the angels are singing, worshiping, and praising the Most High with the very oldest language on the face of this very earth, the Igbo language. And that's how I'm going to pray. Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ ọkaka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tuo oge ebighị ebi. Onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ, nna nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịgị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. N'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ wee na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt, kwetu wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbodo ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị niile anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtọ na eji ama mgbe niile. N'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị, anyị onwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nzọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile, anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị na-efe nwa anyị isi ala nye, ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma, na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasisi wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụghị ikuni ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala ọkwa n'iyi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onwe onye kere, na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi mara ebi ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise. Having handed over our proceedings to heaven, we must therefore proceed unfailingly and very speedily to this very gospel that we have been mandated to preach this very day, because heaven and earth will bear us witness.
There are people who are incorruptible. Incorruptible, I said. There is nothing that moves them. I have come to this earth to do one thing and one thing alone, is to fight and get Biafra. I have not come to this world to be a millionaire, to own hotel, to own oil block, to be close to the president of Nigeria. That is not my job. My job is, what have you done to restore Biafra? When I die and meet Chukwu Abiyama, that's what they will ask me. Did you get Biafra? Not how many cars you had, how many hotels you built, where, how many convoys you can travel with. Irrelevant.
Unless you understand your role in society, you can never ever make any meaningful contribution. According to the Greeks, there are 3 types of people on this earth: the idiots, the tribesmen, and the citizens. People don't know the meaning of the word idiot. They think it's an insult. It's not an insult. When the Greeks used the word idiots, they did not use it as a curse word. Idiots are people who just do not care. That is the original meaning of the word. If they write exams, they will cheat. If they are in government, they will steal. An idiot does not care at all. If he eats banana, he throws the peel anywhere instead of putting it in a trash can. According to the Greeks, some societies have more idiots than tribesmen and citizens. As I used to say before, Nigeria is full of idiots. Idiots. You must understand this. The greatest task on this very earth is to get a black man to reason like a human being. The same way, it's just like trying to keep an Igbo man away from gossip. Hey, it's impossible now. Come on, for goodness sake. How can you keep an Igbo man away from gossip? Oh no, please, give me a break. Anywhere there is gossip, you find them there. Gossip, the gossip, is sweeter than honey for Igbo man. Gossip. Unverified rumors and gossip is like honey to them. That is how hard it is. Trying to remove the bottle from the mouth of a baby saboteur is as hard as trying to get a black man to reason properly.
Yes. Then the only I get sent in Finland. Someone else. You cannot warm up name press up. Makaya game after December. Man, okay, you don't even okay. Makana. The Biafra land will never allow the enemies of our people, our culture, our belief and way of life to leave the next minute. The earlier they pack their bag and baggages and leave our land for the defense of our women and children, the better for them. Nigeria, na convention, but can generate a legal document?
Yes.
I get you see where was wanine. Orogo kwa mbunoga organize Biafra. Magana before up to this today is only awareness that now we are not wanted in Nigeria.
Yes.
It is only awareness that Nigeria was not created to favor every indigenous person within that Niger area. And so, it is for the best interest of everybody that we go our separate ways to develop ourselves in the best way possible. So we can value and recognize our culture, our differences, and develop our land, ourselves, and compete among nations. Where criminals and fraudsters will not be vying into positions with the money they stole from America. That is what we are fighting for.
Yes.
All of you remember those who promised to bring 25 Hilos cars to kill our people in Biafra land. They are all involved in the internet scam.
Yeah.
Those who was bragging how they will bring the Hilos from Abuja to stop us. They are all involved. The local government chairman that was arrested by the FBI on multi-million-dollar fraud, they are all together. They are the people bragging how they are going to bring Hilos to kill our people in Anambra. Today, where are they? We'll be going. I know I'm going to end this fight. We are going to our next generation.
I'm already.
Onye ọbụla ga-afụ ya n'anya. Onye si na ya ga ha nọ ndụ wee bịa ya kwado dịkwa wele ya. Maka anyị ejideghị gị a na-ejide gị. Ọdịmegwu unu kpọlitere dike today. Ndewo. Ọdịmegwu kwenu. Yes! Ọdụmegwu kwenu. Yes! Biafra kwezonu.
One thing people don't know is that we, this current generation fighting for Biafra liberation, we understood something that many people don't understand in the past. We understand that power, every power is given by God. So why do you discriminate other power, whether evil or good? I want you to understand that this particular freedom we are fighting, if we do not push Nigeria out of our land, we will never have peace. Nobody ever thought of why the devil, why the Satan, or whatever it's called, why was Satan pushed from the heaven to earth? For peace to be in heaven, for peace to reign. Because if devil or Satan is still in heaven, according to Bible, do you think you'll be struggling to go to heaven today for Christians? You will not. Nigeria said it's going to be a London to what the heaven will look like. If devil is Satan is still there. So I want people to think towards this particular. So it is the same thing with Nigeria. Any time and any day you wake up in Biafra land and see that is still a presence of Nigeria in Biafra territory, there will never be peace. So we must chase Nigeria away, just the way God chased Satan from heaven. Back to where they come from. Everything Nigeria will remove them. Educational system will be removed. Even the religious, the way they worship in Nigeria, oh my God, you need to see our constitution. So what I'm saying is starting from the constitution of the Biafra, the United States of Biafra. So we need to chase Nigeria just like they chase Satan from heaven to wherever they belong to, for peace to reign and return in our land.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on today's program. I appreciate everyone that has connected to this very program this morning, wherever you are connecting from. I thank you for joining us on today's program, whether you are watching from TikTok or you're watching us from Facebook or you're watching on YouTube, where we are hosting the program, David Harbour Channel. I welcome you and I appreciate you for tuning in to join us on this program. For those who are joining us for the very first time, and those who are going to come across our video for the very first time, this platform where you are watching this program supports the United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack people or individuals. We do not come here for saga. We don't come here for propaganda. We do not come to this platform to attack any race or religion. What we do in this platform is to promote peace, to stand for the truth, to present the case of Biafra before the whole world, to support humanity, to debunk every lie against the Biafran people, the lies against our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, lies against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and lies against the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. So many lies have been told by the Nigerian government against the Biafran people, against the indigenous people in Nigeria. So many lies have been told.
And when this lie lasts for a very long time, people begin to believe them as the truth. That is why we have taken upon ourselves to challenge them and reveal the truth and nothing but the truth. And we will continue to expose their lies. In this platform, every time we come here in the morning, it is always an interactive section. In our platform, we allow people from different walks of life, different beliefs, different locations, different religions. As long as you are human that has conscience, you are welcome in this platform. You are entitled to your opinion, by the way. You must not be a Biafran to join us on this platform and make your contribution. You must not agree with what we say for you to join us. You are entitled to your opinion. You are free to have your own legitimate argument. In fact, if you have a superior argument, we welcome you. We appreciate your presence. We give you respect and we allow you to express yourself. We want to engage those that have superior argument about the continuous existence of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. We love to engage those that have superior arguments, that feel that the pursuit of independence of Biafra is a child's play or it's not obtainable. We are here to challenge those who have superior argument, who think that self-determination is not our right. And those who join the government of Nigeria and Finland to call us terrorists. We welcome you in this platform. Let us have a discussion. Ask your question and tell us why you believe what you believe in. That is why we are here in this platform. We are not here to gag you or to attack anybody. We respect everybody in our platform. Whether you are a Biafran or non-Biafran, whether you're black, white, green, whatever be your color, whatever be your orientation, whoever you think you want to support, even if you want to support the devil, it's okay. But when you join us in this platform, you give us reasons why you are doing what you are doing and be able to defend it. As simple as that. Nobody knows it all. At the end of the day, it's either we learn from you or you learn from us. That is why we are on this planet Earth, to continue to learn until the day we join our ancestors. So we have come today again to learn from one another, as we always do. If you want to join us on stage, the link is on the comment section. All you need to do is to click that link and come in. But before you come in, please make sure you appear in a decent manner. We cannot admit you in this platform appearing naked or wearing only your singlet. You must appear in a decent manner for us to admit you. Or else, you can cover your video and use your audio to talk to us. It is not mandatory that you must appear on video. You can talk to us on audio. The next thing we demand in this platform is that when you join us in our program, please, when you are speaking to Biafrans, speak in a very civil manner. Be civil. It doesn't matter how aggrieved you are. It doesn't matter what your opinion or topic is. It doesn't matter who you support or who you don't support. Please speak in a very civil manner. Do not denigrate anybody. Be civil, because the whole world is watching us. People are watching us to hear what we have to say and what we have to offer. People are trying to observe, to see the kind of nation you want to create, the kind of country you want to create. They are paying attention, they are watching us. And if you want to get a tangible answer to your questions when you come up, you want to have a good response, please try as much as possible to be civil. It doesn't matter how angry you are. Be civil in your discussion. And at the end of the day, you are going to go back with a very good answer from the Biafran people. Once again, I welcome every Biafran that has connected to this platform this morning. It is because of you that we are able to anchor this program. Without you, I cannot be here. Your presence gives me courage to come online every blessed day. Today is a special day, as you all know. The Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, will be in court today. He's going to be in court on the 17th and 18th. That is today and tomorrow. And that is why we have come online to update Biafran people. And as I have always said, the case of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, and that of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the coverage is not the same. It's not the same. The way information flows in on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the way it flows in on the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa is not the same because of the position of the case, the availability of Biafrans. All these contribute to the information that we get. So while we are on the program, we are going to be waiting for updates. Once the update gets to us, we are going to relay the update. But as I tell you, there are a lot of things that are not disclosed. There are a lot of things that we cannot reach. But it is important that we pay attention because we are talking about our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, the Oputobie of Biafra land. A man who has dedicated himself to save Biafran people. He will be in court today and also tomorrow. And remember also tomorrow, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of IPOB, is going to be in court. So in the case of tomorrow, it is going to be both of them will be in court tomorrow. And by the special grace of God, we are going to try and get up the report. As for the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are almost following them bomber to bomber. As soon as he gets into the court, we have people in there who are going to be transmitting to us whatever happens. Unlike in the case of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, where we have limitations to what we can do and where we can go. But the most important thing is that we have to know that these two people, these two leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader, the Ohamadike of Biafra land, and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Oputobie of Biafra land, both of them are answering questions for us. Both of them are standing in for us. We have somebody represented in the homeland, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Finland. He said that he will be in the front line when the time comes. He said, I will be in the front line. I will lead from the front. And today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is leading from the front in their court. And tomorrow, he's going to appear once again to continue the case. Mazi Simon Ekpa today is leading on international ground. And he will be in court today in Finland and also tomorrow. He has already started making his case. He has already started his defense. And the cross-examination will go on, hopefully by tomorrow or next. And whatever be the outcome, we will definitely get the result. But I want you to understand that these two individuals has no case to answer. These two leaders, these two people we are talking about, they have no case to answer. Not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not Mazi Simon Ekpa. Both of them are fighting for the same thing. Even though our enemies try to divide us at every point in time, they will always try to make them look different. They have tried this for a very long time, trying to create a difference between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. But the more they try to create this difference, the more nature continues to unite them. The more they are brought together. Finally, you can see in the case how it is going. They have been on the court the same day, the last time, and they are going to be on the court again the same day, tomorrow. What is their accusation? Terrorist charges for saving their people. Instigation for encouraging their people. The same charge, there is no difference in it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigerian government is charging him for terrorism. And they are bringing different kinds of accusations and different kinds of brokers he made and be turning as an exhibit against him. The same thing with Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. They are charging him for incitement on brokers he made from 2021 to date. All these things are the same thing. Both of them, what were they doing? The pursuit of the self-determination of the people to save life. Both of them, we are standing in for humanity. And in case you don't understand, or maybe for those who has not been following up, in the case of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, many people have been reporting that case the way they like. Many media houses have been reporting it the way they didn't fit. When you come across some, they will say certain things. Some give you the different title. Some gives the different kinds of names. Some begin to translate and interpret it the way it is going to favor their own line of thought. Nigerian media will report it in such a way that they are going to discourage the Biafrans and denigrate our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. So it depends on where you are getting your information from. But from the briefing on the case we are talking about of Mazi Simon Ekpa, you have to know this. A Finnish court has fixed June 2025 for beginning of the trial of Simon Ekpa. That is how it was fixed, June, and it has started already. It says, Ekpa of Nigerian parentage, but a Finnish citizen. This is a report that was given by a different media, an access media, a different media. Now you are going to hear how it was reported. Ekpa of Nigerian parentage, but a Finnish citizen, was arrested in Finland in November 2024 and clamped into detention over alleged terrorism and incitement of violence in his fatherland, Nigeria. Ekpa is not a Nigerian, by the way. Ekpa is a Biafran. But for the sake of their report, whatever international media that is reporting, they're going to report based on the ones they recognize. So they use Nigeria, and most especially the southeast region where he is from. So you can understand how they reported it. They say Ekpa of Nigerian parentage, but a Finnish citizen, was arrested in Finland in November 2024 and clamped into detention over alleged terrorism and incitement of violence in his fatherland, Nigeria, and most especially the southeastern region where he is from. The actual thing is that he is a Biafran, not a Nigerian. He claimed an agitator for Biafra nation independence of the Nigerian nation. At least these ones we are able to recognize that he is fighting for the independence of his own people, for Biafra. He claimed an agitator for Biafra nation, independent of the region nation. For Nigerians. Now you can understand that. At least their report is somehow better. Unlike people who said he claimed to be a content creator. These ones put it forward. The report here stated that he claimed an agitator for Biafran nation, independent of the Nigerian nation. So their own explanation is much more better than what we hear from other people. However, not a few people doubt his sincerity. And agenda, given the unprecedented bloodletting in the southeast and the destruction of economic activities and businesses allegedly on his order. Every of these things is allegedly. And when they write this kind of thing, you begin to wonder, it's been past 6 months that Mazi Simon Ekpa have been held now, but yet the bloodletting is still going on. Destruction of life and property is still going on. Biafrans are still crying and complaining and sitting at home to demand that the zoo and their military should exit from their territory because they are now sovereign. So when you see these allegations that are coming, judging from when they held Mazi Simon Ekpa up to these days, you can see that Biafrans have continued to hold their ground, more especially on the seat at home. And the bloodletting have just increased. It has increased to the highest level. More life are being lost, more destructions are being made. Things are getting worse than ever. But yet, this is the reason that the government gave. Why they connived with Finland authorities to arrest Mazi Simon Ekpa. However, not a few people doubt his sincerity and agenda, given the unprecedented bloodletting in Southeast and the destruction of economic activities and business, allegedly on his order. They say alleged. If we are to be on his order, why is it that those things are still going on in his absence? That is the question. If it was just on his order that those things they mentioned now, bloodletting, destruction of economic activities, businesses, if it was on his order, why is it that after almost more than 6 months that he has been taken out, yet the situation have gotten worse than ever? It has gotten worse. Why? On arrest in November, Ekpa's assets were frozen by the Finnish authority, and he was kept in custody at one of the country's toughest prison, Kalamuskoski, Vankis, or whatever they call it. That's where they kept Mazi Simon Ekpa. However, reports shared by the BBC Pidgin English disclosed that Ekpa's new lawyer, Barry Goma, confirmed he has received the pre-trial case file and that Ekpa would appear in court in June. His first lawyer, Lika Kopara, is no longer representing him, report says. Every one of us knew when he changed his lawyer. Our prime minister changed his lawyer, and actually a new lawyer is representing him as we speak. The lawyer you are seeing with him in court is a very new one, not the one you know before. Ekpa came into national consciousness when Nnamdi Kanu, leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, was arrested, was kidnapped, not arrested, was kidnapped in Nairobi, Kenya. I don't know why these media people are finding it difficult to use the right word. I don't know why they are finding it difficult to use the right word. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, not arrested. Ekpa came into national consciousness when Nnamdi Kanu, leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, was kidnapped in Kenya, Nairobi, by a Nigerian authority and rendition to Abuja in 2021. Exactly, Nigerian authorities, but today they are denying. DSS say they are not involved. Every one of them, even Interpol, say they are not involved. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just disappeared in Kenya and appeared in Nigeria. And yet, with all these lies, they are trying him in their court. And tomorrow he's going to be in court. On Kanu's detention, Ekpa surfaced and declared himself the IPOB leader disciple. Of course, he did. He was really a disciple. He has been a disciple before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taken out. And that was what he called himself, the disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He meant to take over the leadership, issuing order. But he soon fell out with the organization and worked at cross purposes with its leadership. What transpires, every one of us knew that the leadership sold out. And when the leadership joined the Nigerian government, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa has no choice than to pick up the leadership role and continues to move on to keep the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That was why Mazi Simon Ekpa continued on his path. And he continued to keep the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till today. He was noted for insisting on much condemned sit-at-home order in the Southeast, even when IPOB had denounced it. That is one of the key points. The sit-at-home. And this sit-at-home was something that the Biafran people, we collectively agreed on. It was the IPOB in Nigeria, the Department of Sabotage, that put it in place. When it began to work, they saw it as a threat and they want to take it away. And Biafrans said no, that they are not going to leave it. They will continue to sit at home. Biafrans refused blatantly. And Mazi Simon Ekpa weighed in and followed the choice of the people and supported the people to hold on to their choice. That is the only crime he has committed. He was not the one that put in place the sit at home. It was the Department of Sabotage that put the sit at home. All he did was to support the will of the people, which is to hold on to that sit at home as a voice. Because the Biafrans do not have any means to express themselves. There is no other means you can use to protest for the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Apart from that, there is no other means. If you dare come out for a protest, many lives will be lost. It has happened once, twice, thrice. Any attempt to protest in Nigeria is a suicide mission. So that was why Mazi Simon Ekpa supported the sit at home. And France continued that sit at home. Up to this minute, they are still sitting at home. It lasted for days and contributed to untold hardship for the people of the zone, cope with bloodletting and violent death. That is how they will always put it, so that they can be able to win sympathy for themselves. But every one of us know that freedom doesn't come cheap. Nobody can dash you freedom. You fight for your freedom and you get it. And those who are fighting for freedom need to prepare themselves for sacrifice. You need to prepare yourself. For you to be free from the hand of your colonial master is not a child's play. You must be ready to make sacrifice. You must be ready to make a sacrifice. And since then, the case have proceeded. We have seen Mazi Simon Ekpa go to court. And what are they charging him? Incitement. They say he's inciting. At a point in time, they added another one, a tax invasion. They say he invaded tax. And of course, you know, when they want to trap you, in any government, if they want to trap you, it is very easy to use tax to trap you, because it is only the government that can calculate the tax accurately. And when they want to catch you, they can equally do anything to make sure that you go in for it. Charging our prime minister for tax invasion is not the first time. Donald Trump, who is the president today, was charged for tax invasion in the United States. He was charged for tax invasion. Luckily for him, he succeeded. But every other thing that our prime minister is being charged today, incitement. I want those people who are reading and listening, the Finnish authorities, to search their conscience and look to Nigeria from the moment they took Mazi Simon Ekpa away to today. What is going on in Nigeria? The attack has intensified. As at yesterday, there was another attack in Enugu State. Gozo 1, I think Gozo 1 was attacked again. The lives were lost. We are talking about attacks in Biafra. Biafra land is even the most peaceful area you can think about. Look at Benue State just of recently. More than 200 people lost their life in Benue State. And that is not a concern for the government. If you look at the statistic critically, Biafra land remains the most peaceful part of Nigeria. Biafra land remains the most peaceful part of Nigeria. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It doesn't matter how you talk about it. It doesn't matter how you think about it. It remains the most peaceful part. But even at that, yet, they are going after the leaders, the genuine leaders of the people, who are trying to make sure that the area is secure, who is preventing the Fulani Janjaweed from taking over. They are attacking them right, left, and center. This was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was trying to prevent. The same thing was what Mazi Simon Ekpa was trying to prevent. And when they saw that their preventive measure was working seriously, the government weighed in and began to use their terrorists in uniform to make sure they attack the good job of the Biafran people and make us open way for the enemies to come. It is sad, but we must continue. We must continue to pay attention. We must continue to look through. We must continue to focus to defend our land. It is not just about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have laid a foundation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have laid a very strong foundation upon which we are building today and upon which we are going to stand. And Mazi Simon Ekpa came and built on that foundation and gave us a template that we are going to use to get into the promised land. And today we are playing that template. Finally, here are we in the United States of Biafra, looking towards full restoration and recognition. We must not give up. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, you must not give up. We must remain focused and continue to pay attention. Do not get distracted. There are a lot of distractions out there. Whatever happens today, whatever happens tomorrow, or anytime, should never ever distract you. We will come out victorious no matter what happens. We are going to come out victorious. You look at the case of Mazen Nandekano, the victory is very clear. The path is clear. Even though they are trying to manipulate on different angles, but they can't succeed. We will continue to follow them closely, and whatever happens, we will present it to you. As I said before, in the case of Mazi Nandekano, it is very easy to get informations, how things happen, almost immediately when it happens. It is easy because we have people, we have foot on the ground wherever they go. Unlike the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, we have to wait for information to trickle in. And in such instances, you have to be very careful what you say so they don't send wrong information. Most of us are they always want to run speed. Most of us want to be in the front line to say something, even when they are not sure of what they are saying. Just like the report somebody brought when we were having a program yesterday, how Biafrans we are carrying a rumor, and they said that the case of Mazen Nandekano is going to be shifted to the DSS. Meanwhile, that was not the issue. What was said, the judge said that he's going to go to the DSS and inspect the container which was containing the transmitter by himself. He ordered that the transmitter should be brought to the DSS, that he himself personally will go to the DSS and inspect the transmitter. Because of different stories and lies that are flying right, left, and center on there. But some people picked it up wrongly, they picked the information wrongly, and they begin to say that the case will be transferred to the DSS. That is where the case will be handled for security reasons. So when you see this conflicting information, that is why you have to be very careful before you report. When you don't hear clearly, it is better you keep silent until when the information becomes clear. If not, you will explain, tire. And I don't want to be part of those who will explain tire. If you want to be part of it, it's still okay. There are people who have that time. You can go ahead and explain tire. My beloved brother, Christian, I can see you. Thank you so much for joining.
Mazichus. Yeah, morning, Mazichus.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Yeah, I was listening to what you were reading. So I wanted to. Is it from a Nigerian newspaper, or where are you reading it from?
That wasn't Nigerian. Nigerian newspaper will not report like that.
Okay, I thought as much because I had when you read you read kidnapped, because I know that till this day, none of the newspapers in Nigeria, none of the journalists have used the word kidnap. They always say arrest. They use the word arrest, but they know that it's not arrest. He was not arrested, he was kidnapped. There's difference between arrest and kidnap. But so where is it from? Where did you get that from? The exact
even this very one, they wrote arrest too. But when I reach there, I don't read arrest, I read kidnap.
Oh, now you are confusing me.
Maybe you're not listening. I said they like to use the arrest now. Each of them, they use that arrest. But when I got there, I explained it and
okay. So you just changed the phrase. All right. Yeah, so that really was what got me, because I was like, I never heard them ever use the right word, because they are not right people. Therefore, they are incapable of using the right word, you know. So that is their nature. They like to lie to themselves, deceive people, deceive the gullible. Like the last time when on that, was it VOP or TV, Tunubu station, where they were misquoting or they kind of cooked up their own version of the story when they said that Simon Ekpa told them that he's not, that he is a content creator, stuff like that. Well, out of nowhere. That they got it from social.
That is the only place these people here corrected. They did not. They said it's a Source magazine or the Source magazine. When they wrote their own, they didn't write content creator. They described him as an agitator.
Oh, the Source magazine is also in the zoo, eh?
I don't think it's in the zoo. From the way they were writing, I don't think it's in the zoo.
Okay. Chai.
Because the way they reported it, they say he claims an agitator for Biafra nation.
Okay.
That's what they wrote. They didn't talk about. They didn't include that their usual content creator.
It's just a shameful act. Just shameful. What Finland, what they are backing upon, because everything is out there in the open for all to see. That I mean, even if the Pope in Rome can see the terrorism going on in Nigeria, what the Nigerian government is complicit. People are all over the world, they are seeing it. So Finland can let them continue on whatever part they chooses to, you know. But at the end of the day, they will be put to shame too, because it's incredible. The level of bold terrorist behavior and act going on in Nigeria. They are so emboldened, they are not afraid, they are not bothered. They walk with their arms and the ammunition, and the government is, I don't know. So again, I also believe that the Finland government, they are seeing it. So there's no justification for what they are doing. They cannot say that they don't know that the government and the terrorists are working together to buy the people. It's happening every now and then. And so even Tinubu has to unwillingly, well, I don't know, he said he's going there just because it's being talked about around the world. How can over 200 people, you know, be massacred in your country? You don't speak about it. You don't visit them. All you are talking about is 2027. So I think that is what got them, including their journalists. They began to, because they see that the world is talking about it. They are there. They don't talk about it. Now they are all talking about it. Ruben Abati, they said that he's telling Tinubu that the blood, the blah, 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 blood is the blood of the people massacre. But because people are, but it's been happening for years and years. For years and years.
Is it the first one?
Okay.
Has it ever stopped since they came into power? Has it ever stopped?
Yeah.
Is there any week that people don't lose their life?
And he couldn't even mention the Fulani terrorists that are massacring the people, because it's obvious. He in the speech he gave, he did not mention them. So what is he hiding? Or what is he afraid of? Well, the people that put him there, he's afraid of them, and he's hoping that he doesn't want to make them angry, so that maybe he will have a chance in 2027, and at the same time believing that he will be using Nnamdi Kanu as a bargaining chip, you know, among Igbos for 2027. That's the game they play. But it's going to backfire either way, because like I've been saying, Sunday Igboho, who is his own brother, Sunday Igboho, was accused of the same crime, terrorism or treason, you know. But Sunday Igboho came into Nigeria. He allowed him. He came into Nigeria, buried his mother freely, and he left back. And you are holding Nnamdi Kanu. Now, if you want to make the argument that Igbo politicians, Biafran politicians, that they are behind it, that they don't want Nnamdi Kanu out, I understand that, and it is without a doubt they do, but it's still not a justification, because the buck stops with Tinubu. He is in charge. He is the president.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
So we're not.
All those excuses they are giving Igbo politicians, this Igbo politician that.
No, I don't buy it. Well, I know that this is what they do. The Igbo politicians, I know that they don't want it.
They have interest.
Ojus Okalu said that he's ready to die for Tinubu. I don't know if you come across. A few days ago, he said he's ready to die for Tinubu, and he's ready to die.
He will definitely die.
He says he's ready to die for APC. Now, so unquestionably, they are against the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. We know that. But at the end of the day, we will hold this set of Yorubas responsible. Because even this same judge, he's the same one that he appointed, and he's a Yoruba man again, Omotosho, and Tinubu is the president, whether he's he has handlers, whether he's under the influence of anybody, it's immaterial. What matters is that he is in charge, you know. So the case has been completely done with. Nnamdi Kanu is a free man. From the kidnap, he's already simply rendered the case null and void. But he is the one, Tinubu is the one that refuses to let him go by starting a retrial. So he's the one we hold. Him and his Yoruba cohort, they are the one in charge. They run Nigeria. Whether they are running it under influence is immaterial. So we will just wait and see when it's all said and done. Then we'll be able to come out, you know, with our own take on this whole thing. Like I've been saying severally, we are just making these references here and there. But at the end of the day, we will know what we know. We will decide on what moving forward. Because yeah, like I said, yeah, any decision you take, if it's a mistake, if it's whatever decision you take, you are responsible for your decision, whatever comes of it. So I don't want to hear the Igbo politician. We know Igbo politician for whom they are and what they represent. They don't represent us, all of them. I can't, not even one. No, at this point, I don't exonerate not even one, because I don't know how Abaribe, whom back in the days I used to regard for his steadfastness and truthfulness, but how can this guy, year in, year out, he's been in Nigerian politics, and they can sleep and wake up in good conscience and continue to work with Nigerian government? How can you in good conscience do a thing like that when the same government is an organization that is against your people? How do you do that? That I remember there's a brother, I don't know which part of Biafra he's from, but he was saying similar, just as I'm putting it now. He said that he doesn't understand how on earth, what does this Igbo or Biafran politician, what do they represent? And who are they representing? That all the entire Biafra land, from southeast to southwest, there's no one functioning seaport, everything shut down. And there's 2 or 3 in Lagos alone, and they are building dry one in the north. And you people, you wake up every day, you go to work with the government that is doing this to you and your people, and no international. This, bro, I say, so these people, all these politicians who come out and they laugh, like Abaribe and the rest of them, all, including the governors, how do they sleep and wake up in good conscience, knowing what is going on? If everybody, if you are traveling, it's either you go to the north or you go to Lagos to travel. But we have international airport. You have to travel all the way. Why can they not stand up and say, no, we can't have this? That if you not do the right thing, then we are out of here. That is what you're supposed to do. And if they do that, trust me, if they come out and take a stand, things will change. Things will change. Believe you me, things will change. But because they've decided to join, you know, in the destruction of their people. So that is why nothing happens. Because if you are not ready to help yourself, nobody's going to help you. So we cannot excuse them at all. None of them can be excused, because they sat there. All what they care about is every month they go there, get their own allocation, and that's it. So they are not for us. And yeah, a day of reckoning will come eventually. So let's just keep following. And like you said also, that in Finland we are not getting an update, but we see how it goes. And yeah, that is the situation for now, my brother.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. I can see my sister Ojugo is there. Sister Ojugo, are you free to speak? Unmute yourself. If you're free to speak, you can take the mic, Sister Ojugo. So, my fellow Biafrans, every one of us must get focused, because what we are seeing here, it's a very tough situation. The only solution for this is for us to get out of the Zoological Republic. You can see that Mazi Simon Ekpa is in court. He's being caught today and tomorrow. And tomorrow, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be in court. Tomorrow, 18th, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will also be in court to continue his case. And we are going to be following up. And why they are taking Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court? The same country that is working with Finland to prosecute Biafran people is having a dialogue with the Janjaweed, with the terrorists. They are having dialogue with the terrorists. The video that my brother Christian talked about yesterday, I think I saw that video. Let me see if I can pull that video up, where the terrorists came to discuss with the military, well armed.
Yep.
They were well armed. All of them were carrying their AK-47. These are people who have taken life and continue to take life. They have taken life, kidnapped. They are still having some people in captivity. And yet, the most wanted man among them came, and you allow him with his convoy of military men and all sort of ammunition, and they came and you had a discussion. And meanwhile, the people that are calling their people to defend themselves against terrorism, they are the ones you are attacking. They are the ones you are facing. They are the ones you are prosecuting, you are taking to your court. Just like Rror said yesterday in a video I played, that they lack the capacity, that Nigeria lack the capacity to try terrorists.
Can you imagine?
A governor was saying that on the video I played yesterday, that that he lacked the capacity, Nigerian government lacked the capacity to try terrorists.
So, Mazi Chus, if truly the Nigerian government and the Nigerian militaries, if they were not complicit, if they have not become the terrorists they themselves, think about this. Because they had that meeting, I don't know if it was yesterday, but the video is making around all over the world now. Bunch of terrorists with arms and ammunition, everything, with so-called politicians or Nigerian army, whatever. So how is it that they do not come there? Because Nigeria have a lot of soldiers. Why did not come there to overwhelm, to get rid of these people? No, they let them come. You see how they're all armed, and they afterwards they left peacefully, freely. They left. They walk away. So what is going on? So how is it that Nigerian soldiers that are in this east extorting money from people? Why can they not gather them to confront these terrorists that is working freely with their everything? They are so the level of boldness or impunity, or should I say self honor, where I don't even know, they are not even like concerned or worried about anything. You can see how confident they are, running around armed against the law of the land. And everybody is this type of video should be played. The Finland, well, like I said, maybe they see them, but they continue to lie to themselves. But these things should be played for them to see. Look at terrorists wearing Nigerian uniform with the Nigerian soldiers. They're all mixed up. The same people doing the same thing. So you tell me that the country is not a terrorist country. Tell me any country anywhere in the world where this will happen. No, I can't think of one. I can't think of any one country where you...
And you want to talk to them, normally they send delegates to speak on their behalf.
Exactly.
Now the terrorists, they come well armed with their ammunition and in a convoy. You see them carrying a chain gun.
Yeah. And you know that where I clearly came to the conclusion that Nigeria is a terrorist country, the Nigerian armies, none of them can be given any pass. They are all the same. Is that this one they call Musa, the Christopher Musa? He came out the other day to say that YouTubers, that there are distractors. What they do is that they play old videos online to say that the terrorists are in charge. That sometimes they play videos that are not from that. I don't know if you heard it. He said it. I saw him saying it.
I heard him when he said that. He said it on several occasions. Idiot.
That is old video. So is this an old video too? That is what Musa was saying, that people are playing old videos online to discredit Nigerian soldier, blah, blah, blah. But is this one also that? So why Musa not go after the terrorists? Look at the terrorists. They all congregate here boldly, and they did not, and Musa did nothing. He said no, he did not give marching order. Go and fight this fight with them once and for all. No, they will finish here. They go to one region, maybe middle belt.
The same military that knows where to meet them and have meeting will tell you that they don't know where they are.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can imagine. They will go and sit down with them as we are watching now, have meeting, discuss, and tomorrow you come back and tell us you don't know who they are. Oh, they are foreigners. They are coming from outside.
And nobody will ask Musa. Nobody will ask Musa. You say that there are people are playing old videos to discredit the military. Is this one old video too? Because this one is all over in the zoo now, circling everywhere. Somebody should ask Musa if this is old video, because you are the one who is discrediting yourself now with the Nigerian military. Look at them everywhere. So that is the situation with the zoo, my brother. Audio.
This is really pitiable. Let me just put the voice. Maybe we can hear something from them.
Jami'an tsaro ko ne aka yi Allah ka ɗauka mataki akan dabbobi don an zo ba a ga mutum ba a je a yi hannu. Ranar da dabbobi masu ta kare mu ma hakan boko haram ba mu. Ka ake bindiga ba ka da sanuwa da wanda bai iya zuwa can. Idan ya tashi nan kusa zai yi ai kuwa ne ayi. Ya aka yi aka bar shi sai a ce horo ne. To a gaida gaba daya. Gaskiya ne. Dan uwan shi wanda ya kare shi ya biyo shi ba amma dai na inda kuka aka yi gaba aka dangare har kano kan ja ina da mutalo kai abin da zai ya tura ya yi gaba akara ya inda ba zaman lafiya na kai ma ana iya kamar to ni dai kun ji shawara ta don Allah ba wani abu ne ya kawo wannan korafi kuma hukumomin na karamar hukumar abin Allah don Allah su tsaya su tsakanin su da Allah kan su mu ma kuma za mu tsaya tsakanin mu da Allah babu wani don wani bin amma shi kuke ta hana wani sai su kan su ta kanka sai ya dawo ya boye na shi ya gina wani Kita kami cakap kwanuka, gimana ce to mu kana mun mu wanda ya ba ba gobe ya yi don kabo wa ake ana mai da martani abin ya fito kuma mun ci wa gaban kun ya kamata kuma muna ji da mun suna yin daɗi ka Allah shi ani ne ya ba hada mu ka ji ne
Hello? Eh. Ba za su ƙara wani abu ba. Ba shi wayan. Yanzu batun shi kudin waken da aka mai kudi kace ba za ku ƙara wani abu ba sama.
Kuma daga bangaren gwamnati za mu bayani idan daga bangaren malamai ne
Na'am. Lafiya lau alhamdulillah.
Ba ka zo ku gasa da ciyama. Godiya ta tabbata ga Allah wanda ya hada mu wannan guri domin wato na.
Dan bari ku bani minti bari kira ne shi ga me ku bani minti.
Kana da wani waje?
Kuma ya zama dole mu yi ba ni minti zan kira ka.
Bangaren gwamnati ya yarda da wannan.
Bari zan kira ka.
Ba da jama'a ba za a fito da kwamiti
a whole village. And they will still come out and deny and say that they are not in charge, that the authorities are in charge of the this very area now, they are
People are Katsina.
It is really disturbing. It is really disturbing.
Yeah.
You can imagine you see what they are doing in Okigwe as we speak.
Yeah.
As we speak now, they are bombarding Okigwe 247 in Biafra land, going house by house to take the life of innocent Biafrans.
No.
And these are people that have genuine concern that they want to be on their own. Our request is very, very straight and simple. Conduct a referendum. If you don't agree with us, conduct yours. And you refuse to conduct. We have conducted and we are now out. We are now asking you to get out of our land because we have done the referendum ourselves and done everything. Get out from our territory. Get out from our territory. We are now a sovereign state. They don't want to listen.
This meeting now, well equipped. Well equipped. Nigerian military went there. They had a meeting. Military.
Go on, my sister Jugo. I think I can hear your voice now. Go ahead.
My brother,
you were busy.
I didn't want to talk, but this sometimes you don't even know when you start talking. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I just wanted to just listen, but that spirit will you see, secretly, Erufai is ruling Nigeria. Secretly. When Nigeria changed money, it was this Erufai that told the Northerners, don't worry, keep your old currency.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a point.
It was this man. And that currency, that is why they didn't go ahead with that change of money. He told them, don't worry, keep your old currency. And that currency, they're still using it. And that currency would have affected this bunch of idiots. But he knows why. The same Erufai said Nigeria have no power over this terrorism, this terrorists. So what that man says, watch it out. Now his son is coming up with the same kind of attitude. Whatever this man says, that's what happened. Recently, we are not seeing Guru again. But you see that man, Erufai, he got the back of these people. And there's nothing Nigeria will do about it. If Nigeria, one person, this terrorist, there will be war in Nigeria. And that is why the president cannot do anything to avoid Nigeria breakup. That's just what they're doing. They don't want Nigeria to break up. Instead of Nigeria to break up, they've decided to house these terrorists and manage them. That's what they're doing. They are managing them. In the name, we have to keep Nigeria one. That's all. That is all. So, Irufan is the president of Nigeria. Go check his history. Go check his utterances. It comes to pass.
Ojugo, quickly, sorry not to interrupt. You remember also that when Southern governors, they came together some, 3, 4, or 5 years ago, and they decree on open grazing that they ban open grazing in the entire Southern Nigeria. El-Rufai came out and told them that they are wasting their time. That it's not going to work. Fast forward about 4 or 5 years, everywhere you go, all over Southern, cows everywhere walking around. So, like you said, yeah, but there's a reason why he's doing that, because he knows that the caliphate, they run the country on behalf of the British. I've been saying that they're in charge. The Tinubu you see there is just sitting there. Yeah, exactly. They told him go and sit down there. This you will do, that you can do. That is the situation. Sorry.
The president of Nigeria is just a figurehead. El-Rufai is the ruler of that country. There's nothing we can do. All these things do happening now. They are in a GT meeting, whatever meeting that they have now, or the world president. They are having meeting. Is the British people not there? Are they not there? Are they discussing the massacre that just happened? Are they not seeing it? Is Nigeria not enough now to put emergency in the whole world? To put there as a big alert? And to not just alert to tell your citizens not to travel, but to find out what do we do with these people. So it hasn't gotten to that. Let's see what happened. Now Pope have put mouth inside it. Let's see what happened. Because this country called Nigeria, something needs to be done, or the whole people will be massacred. And nothing would happen. Somebody said Tinubu going to do what? To tell you that we'll put in book all the people that committed this. Since you were born, if you haven't heard it, I've been hearing that language since I was born.
Mad people.
I've been hearing that same statement since I was born. The people that committed this will be put to book or something, that their grammar. I don't know whether they put that word or that sentence in the walls of that their presidential house, so that when you come, you cram it. So nothing is gonna happen if the world don't put Nigeria as number one big concern, not even Somalia, Nigeria, number one big, because they are running away from Somalia, from all these places, and housing themselves in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Nigeria is number one terrorist country in the world right now as it stands. But the world is not seeing it like that. It's going to affect every West African country in the next few months and years. It's going to come. That's what you're saying. As soon as they conquer Nigeria, that they see and they call giant of Africa, every other African country will be a come case. I rest my words here.
You know, as Traore is flushing them out of Burkina Faso and Niger and Mali, they are flushing them out. They are coming right into Nigeria, and it's a safe haven. They are very comfortable. They are well welcomed in Nigeria. You can see from this video how comfortable they are. You know, there's absolutely no apprehension in any form of apprehensiveness. They are so comfortable parading around, and the militaries, Nigerian military, they are working together. So if they conquer, you see Benue, you see that middle belt, Benue, they're going to finish them. Go and mark it down. You will say somebody, they will finish them and they will march from there into Alebo. Go and mark this one. Because the only thing with our PM, of course, Nnamdi Kanu initially, before they kidnap and stuff like that, was to match them, to stop them before they come. But these two now, like, should I say, bogged down, sort of, they are on the move. They will continue to massacre Middle Belt people, and they are helpless. They can't really do anything. Their leaders, I don't know what happened to them. So from there, they will try to enter down to Obela for Enugu, all these places. As we speak now, I wasn't a few days ago, or maybe yesterday, I don't know. They massacre people in Enugu, and the governor, that Mba, whom they put there, the caliphate put him there, they will do nothing. They will just be quiet and let this thing continue. It's a tragedy, bro. I don't know.
It's so sad. What are we going to do? We're going to keep following up and never give up. Ocean Monster, are you there? Are you there, Ocean Monster? If you're free, you can unmute yourself and speak. If you're free, you can unmute yourself. If not, we go to Bro Greg. I can see you there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mazi, to Survival. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans on the studio. And greetings to you, Biafrans in general. Greetings according by your time zone. And I appreciate those who are on the comment section, and those who are watching now, and those who are here to watch. It's because of you we discuss, and you give us the energy to carry on. Now, I hear what our brothers and sisters are saying on the studio. That is correct. If we look back, what have happened, there was a time, former governor of Zamfara, you know, I think they went to meeting with these killers, these terrorists, in the bush. I think it was in government house or so. And these guys came with sophisticated weapons. It is all over social media. At first I saw that on a journalist hangout. That was years back. And I was analyzing them. I said, wow. So these people can convey like this within the circle of governor. Then nobody asked questions. Nobody tried to stop them. They said they had the agreement that they will come in peace and go with peace, that nobody will touch them, nobody will harass them. That if you do that, it's going to cause a very big sensation. They are trying to dialogue. Then take it back again. There was a time video and pictures of the now vice president surfaced on internet, on social media, where he was greeting the one in Medugri, even dressing his clothes, touching his scarf.
Yeah.
He ate with them.
Of course, the video is there.
Yes, as well. Now you look at it, then think about all the scenarios. Our sister talks about El-Rufai. During the time of Governor El-Rufai as a Kaduna governor, just look at the history of Kaduna since he was born. But during the 8 years of this man, is completely obvious and open. By day, by night, the Southern Kaduna Christians was taken, massacring, slaughtering like chickens. Nobody asked questions. And the most painful thing is that they will call the security will not come. They will give notice. These terrorists will give notice, send messages, notes, and say that they are coming. And that particular hour they say they will come. They do all their things and leave. Nobody comes. Then before yesterday, I saw on Facebook where VDM, very dark man, went to Benue. He swore that he never knew that there was a protest, that he just went there to take video of what happened. The first video I saw was 170 people, 170 human beings lie down lifeless from VDM post. Now, yesterday, what I saw was 200 and something people on the same VDM post. He was showing where the people roasted children in their numbers, some 5, some 20, some 40, some 30s, in their numbers with the elderly ones. They roasted them like chicken. And one of the Benue citizens, the town that the incident happened, when he was talking, he said that these people, they came with fuel in gallons and the stuff they came with, that when they come, they force the door open, they pour the fuel, they close the door and light it up. Stay back, make sure that nobody comes out from there. The ones who try to come out, they kill them. And all these things are happening, though the guy said that the police tried on that yesterday, day before yesterday incident, the current one, he said that the police tried. And they tried to do this and do that. And then I asked myself, if more than 200 and something people were killed in that little place, where is that effort of the police? That is, the person said that they tried. Where are their efforts? Security that are well trained, police that are well trained, have their guns, their weapons with them. Now, the killers, headmen, Fulani headmen that came, we outrun them. He said that the guy said that these people, they came around 10 o'clock and until about 2, 3 in the morning. On 10 o'clock in the night, 10 p.m. till 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, my fellow Biafrans, Nigerians, think about this. These people have their field day in this number of hours. Tucano jet did not fly. Choppers did not fly. None of the Air Force made any attempt. None of the armies, the soldiers, made any attempt. None of the ground forces made any attempt to go there. What does it tell everybody? Unless if you decided not to tell yourself the truth, the government of the day, from the federal to the state, are colluded and they're highly involved in what is going on. T.Y. Danjuma said so, that the armies have colluded, and they call on the citizens to defend yourself, because if you not do so, all of you will be exterminated. That is the word of General T.Y. Danjuma when it happens in Plateau State. Now, I ask myself, where is somebody like General David Mark? Where are those generals, people's generals, that helped in fighting, that helped Nigeria to fight Biafrans? Now, it is their turn. Their citizens have been massacred like chickens. Their lands have been taken away from them, occupied by the killers. They are there as we are talking. Biafrans, the occupiers of that land, the killers, terrorists, Fulani headsmen, they occupy lands in Benue, in Plateau, in Zamfara, in Kaduna, in southern Kaduna, in Meduguri, in Sokoto, all of them, in Niger State, even in the part of Abuja and Nasarawa, the federal capital of the territory of Nigeria. They are occupying it. As we are talking, currently as we are talking now, Where are the Air Force? Where are the soldiers? Where are Nigerian Air Force and Nigerian soldiers? Where are their jets? Where are their choppers? Where are this chopper they bought from Italy last time? Where is it? Where is the Tucano they bought from US? Where is it? And where is other jet fighter that I saw one video I saw it a couple of days ago where terrorists shot one down, one chopper. I don't know if you see it more as a survivor.
Yeah.
Look at the way the guy take it down. The chopper did not fire any single reason. What is it? Every day we see their videos taking army military camps, taking armored cars. Oh my word! Beating up
more than enough.
Beating up trained soldiers of a nation. One guy has to blow his tank up because he was sabotaged. Getting there, his cannon cannot no this thing will remove from. I don't know if they said that he didn't have a what that he cannot shoot or not. So the guy just used the bomb that they have because they have surrendered him and blew himself up, blow the armor up instead of them to catch him and kill him like chicken. I think it was a colonel or a major or a captain, I forgot. This is a nation, a country in this 25th century in this world.
It's terrible.
Tell me which country can condone this? Even the country with the weakest military forces can never be treated in this way. Somebody said that when they arrested the Boko Haram, that they don't have the capacity or what to take them to court.
They don't have the capacity to try them. To bring them to justice. They do not have capacity to bring them to justice.
Imagine. And I will call on Biafrans, who knows how to tag and who know how to send them. All these videos, all these discourse that we do discuss, all these evidences supposed to be pushing to Finland, not only the one that our prime minister sent to them or DPM sent to them.
The funny thing is that Finland have all these informations on their table. They have more than enough. They have more than we can offer. So
I quite agree with you. Mass survival, but I will encourage us to continue to bombard them, even with the evidences that they have, with the new ones and the old one, combined together, continue to send it to them. It's very, very important. Yeah, because they have decided to play along with the terrorist nation. And my brother, who said that after they have conquered Nigeria, they have already conquered Nigeria. I tell you this for free. These terrorists have already conquered Nigeria already. If they can go to military training base in Kaduna, and kill the colonel, kill the major. You remember when it happened?
They have taken over several barracks already. Is it one or twice? They have taken.
Yeah, this one is not barrack. This one is what do you call it? It's
a very. I remember one major they took out. They killed.
They took colonel there. This military scene is a very big one in Nigeria. One of the biggest one in Nigeria. I think Jaji Kaduna or so. How possible this thing happened? And then, as we are talking today, I have not heard that they found those people, they caught those people that meant that terrorism. Then look at other places. The only land that is resisting them now is just Biafra land. Just that. Just without Biafra land now, Nigeria would have been history. And their last destination is to get to Biafra land, to get that resources, to take over and control of that resources. Then America, PM have said it before, Bazinan have said it before, England, Britain, Europe. If peradventure these people conquer Biafra land, oh my God, it's going to be another history in the world. The world will understand that these people, they have taken over the world. If they manage to take over Biafra land with the resources that are there, if they lay hand on it, I think Lebanon, Iran, and all these soft stuffs and the middle and the middle, what do you call it, Asian country that is within the, oh my God, middle belt, is that, no, not middle belt, Middle East, it will be a child play. It will be a child play. So Biafrans, we shall stand up on our own. We shall strongly stand up, because Man Simon Ekpa said, if these people who did not go to school, if these people who will claim that they are illiterates, non-entities, they are conquering lands like this, taking the people out of their homes, killing and maiming them, and terrorizing communities, countries, nations, states, local governments. Think about those who are very brilliant, smart, cunning, intelligent, wisdom, those who are very powerful, doing exploits in the whole, all over the world. What we can do if we can gather and come together. Trust me, trust me, trust me, I tell you this. If few of Biafrans intelligent will gather together, trust me, these people, they will run back to the Futajalon where they come from, and they will not even exist there. So Biafrans, we can never be deterred. We will never stop, because these people, they cannot stop unless we stop them. Looking at what is going on, the hand of government, let me quote the word of either Abacha or Ibrahim, either General Abacha or General Ibrahim said it, that any crime in a high level of it like this, any terrorism that goes more than 24 hours, that the hand of government is in it. That is the word of either General Ibrahim Babangida or General Abacha say that.
Abacha.
Okay, Abacha. That will tell you that the federal government of Nigeria are really aware of what is going on. They are aware in the sense that they are involved in it, because if they are not involved, tell me how a sitting governor will be sitting. A sitting governor will be sitting in his state, and the foreign invaders will invade communities, local governments. I don't mean one, I don't mean two. Take over the land, collecting tax from such places, and some of the governors came out cry. Some of them tried to give instructions, but those instructions, those orders was not carried out. Under their nose, some time ago we saw former Governor Oton ran. He was pursued from his farm, and he ran barefooted. According to him, he said, thank God that he had the stamina because he trains. He runs some kilometers away and get into his armored car, what you call bulletproof car, and him with his securities and aides, they run away. This is what a governor, he said this while he was governor. That will tell you how highly involved that the center, what I mean by center is the government at the center are involved. In a situation whereby
Try and round up in a minute so that some of our speakers from whole land can have the time because of network and other issues.
Beautiful.
Later and
we'll give them. So let me just round it by when somebody said that RFI said that their people should not mind in changing money that they will keep their own and they will know how to go about it. This will tell you, this will give you the whole picture of how it works. I will yield it for now so that the people from Homeland will talk. Thank you, Matthew Survivor. Thank you, all of you that come from Homeland to talk. We are hearing you, and we are listening with a keen interest. God bless us all. It can always get better.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Akonyo Wethere, take the mic. Speak to us. Let's hear you. Akonyo Wethere, go ahead. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Akonyo Wethere, are you there? Okay, go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ross.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Wajineke. Go ahead.
Let me just start from where I don't know my
Carry on.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Nice work.
Go ahead. I know you.
Okay, let me just start from where my brother just stopped. You know, and tell you good morning, and everybody in the house. Let me kind of put to from every my brother Kufere. Emma, one thing and the dialogue water. Like these people, they reign supreme is because they have the backing of the Taliban. They amass them, which they are not hiding. Do you know when Uncle Christian was talking of Musa, that one is just a buffoon. He speaks from one side of his mouth. There is this recent killing in Benue. Do you know that Musa said that his men are the ones giving the terrorists intel? That is the recent utterance in his press briefing. So there are so many things that have gone wrong. The system has been already made, structured in a way that chop your own, make I chop my own. When you are chopping your own, I did not put eye for you. So you don't reach my tongue to chop my own. Don't put eye for me. That is how it is. All the things the people who are attacked Jonathan for. Now look at Jonathan. He has been mute. Maybe deep down in his heart, he will be saying, maybe they say they know how to do it best. Why are they not doing it best now? But in all things work together for good to them that believe. Yes. So my only pain is that our people, I'm not talking of the intellectuals, I'm talking of the people that have, as in their posture, they portray themselves that they deny themselves enjoyment to come and speak for the betterment of our land. That still come with a very high degree of foolishness into the struggle. They held meeting. Sokoto is proposed, Do you know that those guys came with javelin? And the lead of the peacekeeping, whatever, has been declared wanted since last year. You now have the opportunity of seeing that same person. You did not arrest the person. Manandile Kuoku since 67. Okay, let's say since the rejuvenated the whole stuff. Now early 98, 99. Carried it on until the Nnamdi took the baton from him. Getting to 2021, Simon took. He has been on one thing. I'm going to handle Sabotage to show them Boko, name them. But our champion has been one. Unu na South East egbu mmadụ. Unu kpọtara Boko Haram na unu rehabilitate ha. Unu atinyekwa ha n'amị. Then onye rehabilitate over 6 months tinyela amị. Then ọ ga-agwazi ụmụnne ya ihe na-eme. So that is all. And our people have to get ready because Uncle Christian said something that both of our leaders that are now in incarceration only said that we would not want them to come and meet us, that we will carry the attack to them. See the speed since they took Simon away. See the speed they've been attacking Benue. You know, it's what we saw on news. If we in Bongo that have some sources to get, they are roasting people every day. Do you know that the recent thing at Hamufu, that Umba is downplaying it because he sent delegates to go and testify against Simon Ekpa. And in his exhibit, he said that Simon Ekpa has been the pioneer of the insecurity in Enugu. What is the thing? What is it in Canada? Now, Dr. Damage. Dr. Damage is on a program of yesterday. He did not say anything. Oh, but Dr. Damage is like what? I said, no, it's not like that. We are concerned people. My brothers and sisters, let me drop my line. I need to go and look for a better place. To whether network fit me or not, I will need to look for a better place and pack so that I will join you. What I want to say is that our unity in Nigeria is not unity in diversity. If our other group we know, they go and leaders have from Eggman, the program Omere Selena Lemelo Totwa. Honorable Rene preach opposite of his procedure, opposite of his behavior. If they will know, I don't care. DOS another office like Germany. So whatever offices I get, it wasn't only Mandela, Bonye Kuroku. Mandela front for apartheid. But it seemed that he was the loudest voice because I asked Landa. There were other people that spoke. This Zuma, Dr. Zuma, Ramaphosa, Anthony Kuroku during the apartheid.
Yes.
In their group, but none of the group attacked each other. Why is it that people should do well in isolation, but for us to come together, we become foolish when they call for us to come together? Can we drop down our ego? That's why I say, study this struggle, study it, define it for yourself, and then look for the definition of the collective effort, the collective definition of area of the area for us to be able to work in one direction. So that is the little thing I want to say. Thank you for your work because we are whiter than white and around
Thank you, my brother Akonyo Wetere. We appreciate you for your contribution. Thank you so much. You have spoken well. Let's go to Prince. Are you there? Unmute yourself, Prince. Prince. Mazi Prince, unmute yourself. I can see you there.
Mazi to survive, I can.
You're welcome.
Good morning, sir. Good morning from here.
Yeah.
My fellow Biafrans on this space, I greet everybody. And this live broadcast. And those that are still on the listening section or the comment section, I greet everyone. You know, what is happening in the zoo? The whole world, they kept mute, you know, pretending that they don't know, but they all knew it. It is very, very obvious. It's on the social media. It is the one they want to allow go viral. They allow it to go viral.
Yes.
This whole thing is a mechanism, you know. It's just a system that we need to defy by all means. We need to defy all these evil systems around us. It's a global conspiracy. What is happening to we Biafrans and what is happening to the indigenous people in the zoo? It is a global conspiracy. You know, Finland is still insisting on taking the prime minister to court. You know, imagine their court is even tallying with that of the zoo. They are co-counterpart.
Exactly.
So this whole thing is all planned. Did you know that those IPOB guys that went to Finland, if peradventure that judge, maybe he said, okay, fuck the rules of engagement, you know, and he would have allowed them to max themselves that day. But it's just that he is a guy, for me, that's following the rules. You understand? No matter what, no matter how corrupt they are, some of them still abide by the rules. That's why you see that those guys were able to see their faces. Now, I saw a video at Facebook, I think yesterday or day before yesterday. Somebody was making a submission, you know, talking about what happened in Benue during the riot, though. After the cleaning and during the riot, they killed people. Police did not come. The military did not show up. But when people came outside to demonstrate and to protest and show their grievances, you now saw a lot of military men, a lot of police, a lot of DSS. From nowhere, they all showed up. If that kind of military forces are over there in Benue, how come did these guys came into that town and eliminated over 200 souls? There is a woman I watched today after I closed work. She lost all her kids and also her own mother, a young woman. Now, the guy, the video I'm talking about, the guy was stating that, okay, since this whole thing happened, that his grievance is as in, when these people are calling for help, the so-called governor, who is a reverend father, for that matter, did not go to their aid. But when they carried their bags and decided to run away from their communities, he now provided buses for them to leave. I don't know if anybody is understanding me.
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
They were crying for help when these guys were killing them or were attacking them. Nobody, the governor did not respond to that SOS call. But when he saw them moving with their luggages, with their baggages, the little ones that they can carry, and running away from that community, he now provided them with buses to move ahead. To where?
Mazi, I'm not cutting you. I'm not cutting you off. I want to remind you. The governor you are talking about, during the election, the so-called election they did, how does that reverend father come to be a governor there? Which party did he contested under? Do you understand? And the result that was given on that very particular election, that will give you the answer of this question that you're saying. It's a reverend father. A reverend father wearing white. That's the Sudan they call it, or what?
So what is the purpose of Christianity in our place, for crying out loud?
Yeah.
You don't understand
to destroy us, to divide us, and to destroy us. Yeah, that is their purpose.
They pretend they portray themselves as Christian, and yet they are fighting us that are Christian. A reverend father came out to be a governor in a state, and they are wiping the whole state out. And he's not talking. He's not doing anything. The man that authority that was there before him, at least we can see that one was fighting them, was doing everything, was coming out, was fighting the government. This one, I don't know if any of you have heard him talk. I don't even know him. And
he has never uttered a word.
Is there a human being? What is it? Well, I don't know. I think the Catholic Church, I'm sure they took him out after he became a governor. They will remove, because the normal thing they're supposed to.
They did not remove him. He is still a reverend father.
No, he cannot.
And that's
celebrate.
why you see.
He cannot celebrate Mass at this time. He cannot.
No, he's a governor. He cannot celebrate Mass either.
Yes,
he has his office
when you are a priest, you are a priest forever, according to the Melchizedek. That's their destiny, you know. So you're a priest forever. That's Catholic Church. They can remove
if the Catholic had disconnected themselves from him,
my brothers.
Hold on. I'm just telling
the brother that is talking that they cannot be a reverend father. Look, see, these are part of the problem that we are having. Do not look at these people from the way they position themselves. Are they not the Pope? This Pope that died, is it not there? Why they are killing Christians in Biafra land and other part of in Congo? Do they speak about it? But we are busy talking about Palestinian. So it doesn't matter what is wearing as bringing the cap of Pope to put there or whatever.
They are human beings. They can. What I'm just trying to tell you what the Catholic Church says, that when somebody is the priest, you're a priest forever. They remove all the like celebrating mass confession. Those things are removed, But they're human beings. There are people who need to understand, and some of them are no longer. In fact, the ones they have now, I don't know how many percentage are real there for the purpose, if not for money.
Because let me clear you something. There is no need that would need to be sugarcoating words. That is what is killing us. You see, these people, there is never been a time that they were real in that thing that they are doing, that they brought to us. Go to pretend today.
Hold on, my brother. Let us not deviate. Let us not deviate from what we are doing.
I understand. I just want to chip in one or two in what she's saying, then I'll go back to what I'm saying.
I want us to just go straight to the point we want to make and make our points. In Biafra, we know we have everybody's entitled to their religion. We don't have to get people offended or get people upset or whatever. So let us focus on the real thing. When it comes to these people, no matter whom you are, you know the game of APC. Before ever the APC make you, even if you are a pope and APC give you a post, you know the consequence of taking a post from them.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. You know before that person accepts that post, you know that person have already gone.
Yes.
It's not with you. So we should have that in mind. So when you see those individuals act on those particular things, let it be with them. We already know what they are doing.
They give you the template. They give you the template of which you walk. Yes.
So go ahead, my brother.
So what I'm saying, as in, this is a system that we need to fight. And if we don't break their arms, they are going to break our arms. You see, the indigenous people of the zoo, things were happening. Instead, they were busy watching BBN Niger. Watching, following celebrities up and down. When we talk, there's one of our brothers that talked here. He was talking about leaders from the Biafran land. We don't have any leader in the old eastern, in the old southeast. There is no leader. A leader is someone that can deprive himself of the most important thing in his life to make sure that his people survives. That is a leader. All those people you see, they are rulers. No one is a leader. This whole thing has been planned from onset. When our supreme leader was crying, battling these people with the microphone, trying to sensitize every indigenous Nigerian, they called him a fool, a coward. Bring him, let us kill him. He is there in their dungeon today. Chukwokike brought Simon Ekpa. When Simon Ekpa was around, even that Benue, the killings in Benue were limited. People were going to farms during the era of autumn. Because sometimes our PM gives that utterances to stop those terrorists from killing people in Benue. They were all afraid. And that's why Musa was crying, running up and down. You see Tinubu traveling from one France to another, going to places until they got to Alexander Stubbs. And he had to buy in and allow them to use him. Instead of propagating freedom, he is now fighting against our own freedom. He and his cohorts in his country, You know, sometimes when we talk, people will say, don't, most of us will say, don't abuse Finland. They are not helping us in any way. Finland is trying to delay our movement. That's why they are still keeping PM Simon Ekpa. Because what I'm saying,
that is what they are paid to do, to delay us.
Thank you. What I'm saying is, as in everything that is happening in the zoo, after when they arrested Prime Minister in Finland, up to this day, there are killings going on. Even it is now doppio, it is now doubled. The killings have even multiplied. Every blessed day there is killing going on. There is mass burials going on. And the Finland will not deny. They can never deny that they don't see these things. They see it and they know of it.
Of course they do.
But it's just that they choose to become the enemy of Biafra because they believe that the zoo has an upper hand in giving them what they want in that zoological republic of Zugeria. We are the owners of the resources that they needed, Europe needed. But right now, they decided to go behind from the back to steal those, connect with the terrorists to steal the resources which we own. And they want to deprive us of our freedom, the right to live. Instead, later they will come and tell you human rights this, human rights that. There is no human rights.
Human rights, my
I think you played a video one time in this your broadcast, one of your broadcasts, when Rror was asked a question. When he was talking in his interview, he said that Amnesty International, they took papers, what the demands that they need from the zoo government, what they want them to do if they don't want them to protect, or what their aim of protecting. Then the Amnesty International, I'm trying to remember you what I'm saying. The Amnesty International saw that they included the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What did they reply to Rror? They asked him, why did you include Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this case? And he was asking them, why can't I include him? The guy is being subjugated. The guy is being tried for nothing. And they now told him that any crime committed to Biafrans, it is not enlisted around the world as a crime against human rights. I hope you remember that your broadcast.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember the interview.
So that should tell us that we are alone on this thing that we are doing. It is just us. That over 80 million Biafrans, it is just us. But it's just that what I'm wondering, why is our people still asleep? Let's forget about the so-called fallbacks. The fallback, those are legions of demons that Chukwu Okike has separated from us, because our leader said it, that when the time comes, he said the shafts must be separated from, he put it a must, that the shafts must be separated from the wheat. Because he told us something during his broadcasts. He said that when he found out that Biafra is not only about the 5 so-called eastern states, he said that now he found the reason, he understood the reason why Chukwu Okike did not give Biafra during the time of our internal leader. It's not that our internal leader offended him, but he did not allow Biafra to come then because there are still a lot of force that are left behind. So, during his broadcasts, many people will call him and begin to tell him that, yes, their mother is tying to rapper, their community, their village, their so-so. He will ask them, where are you from? They will not talk. He now began to understand the reason why Chukwu Okike did not grant Biafra during the era of our internal leader. So he told us that when the time comes, the shafts must be separated from the wheat, because Chukwu Okike doesn't want us to enter Biafra and later we will now be having these internal problems from evil oppositions. Because if Biafra, as he said, is truly the land of Chukwu Okike, just as the prophet of our time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said, if Biafra is truly the land of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the heaven on earth, it means that Chukwu Okike wants to sanitize Biafra himself. He wants to separate those evil people. And that's why you see that they are all showing themselves today in all their multitude. But I'm going to say one thing to them. No matter what happens, Biafra has come to stay. And no man born of a woman that can deny us that freedom.
Yes.
Biafra has been declared, and it shall stand forever.
You say,
in the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama.
You say.
So I want us to understand that these trying times that we have our supreme leader over there in the zoo being persecuted for nothing. We have our prime minister over there in Finland being persecuted for nothing. Then we also have the USB government that has been sued to another court in Washington, D.C. You see how they play, how they roll. But I want to tell us, if we truly believe in Biafra, one AJ is very important. One AJ is very, very important. Two AJ is very important. We should always give our widows' mites. It is very, very important. In that way, we'll be able to secure our land from these maludas, from these uncircumcised idiots that call themselves Fulanis. You see how the government pampers them? They don't want to call them terrorists. Imagine the world that we are today, where the United Nations, the so-called European Union, the so-called African Union, West African Union, all of them will be dumbfounded when a terrorist is now taking a normal human being to court and calling that person terrorist. And at the same time, they did not deviate from what they did or what they are doing. They are still not doing it even the more. And the world knows. You are taking Simon to court, taking Nnamdi Kanu to court, suing USB to court, calling them terrorists, and you are still terrorizing the indigenous people in that same country. And the world kept mute. Nobody's speaking. Because when it comes to Biafra, they don't want us to survive. They don't want us to live. That is the global conspiracy. Mazi Shusa, thank you. And I thank everyone on this platform this day. I'm still around. Let me yield my mic for others. Thank you very much, my brother. May Chukwu continue to empower you, empower every of our media personnel, those in E and others in YouTube.
Thank you so much. My brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I saw a message here. Somebody was writing on the comment section, Michael Kubana. He said that the soldier that blew up himself is his brother. So Michael Kubana, if you can use the link, if you want to share with us, it's up to you. If you want to share with us, just click on the link and you come in, you can share with us if you have something to share with us. Michael Kubana is writing on the comment section. He said the Nigerian soldier that blew himself up is my brother. We are from the same village.
Masters.
Yeah.
A soldier blew up himself.
Yeah, because the terrorists, when he was I think they were about to capture him. You know how the Nigerian soldier.
Yeah, he was commanded to go to a place with his own group or his battalions, and getting there, he didn't know that they sabotaged his armor tank, and they didn't have the backup. They said that they are sending ahead of them, or they will send before they get there. They got the air bombardment could not come, and when he wanted to push, he found out that his armor tank cannot function. That is the highest sabotage, and those guys surrounded and his men. Yeah, we saw this news. I think it was last month or so, a couple of months ago, if I'm not mistaken. Then the guy look at it. The option for him, instead of him to die like a coward, he has to blow up the tank and die. Yeah, that is that. It's on internet.
Well, but obviously, everything they do points to one direction. That is complicity of the Nigerian government. So you can't argue that. You simply cannot argue it. In every way possible, the Nigerian government, the military, every security apparatus has been taken over by the caliphate. I don't know why it's difficult for people to see that they run the show. Forget about whatever Tinubu comes to do or say, blah, blah, blah. The caliphate runs the show. If people don't start... Well, also, what I wanted to say briefly is the fact that... but I know that a time will come, this day, the day of accountability is going to come. because the likes of Bianco no was in Finland. They facilitated, they helped, but most importantly is this Chidi guy in Canada. I told you, Rachus, I used to talk with him in the past. So, but this guy, he did everything possible. He came on the radio show. He wrote a letter to Finland. He did everything. He was promising that they're going to silence Ekpa. And so my point is, for Biafrans listening home and abroad, this guy, they will never go unpunished. Because since over 6 months now that PM Ekpa has been incarcerated, killings, massacre has been going on. What has Chidi done to mitigate it? Has he come out to say, okay, I will form a group to stop these people from killing my people? None of it. No, absolutely nothing. Then the other one, Dr. Damages. So I remember in one of the interviews he granted, he was talking with some people. This one Nigerian is, and him, Dr. Damage, he raised the question, that why is it so difficult for Nigerian government to compel Finland to rein in on Ekpa? That was his word. That was exactly his word. I'm just quoting him verbatim. He said that for Finland government to rein in, if you go and Google it, you will see where he made that comment, to rein in on him. And of course, we know what it means to rein in on somebody. And that has happened now, right? So all in the bid to make sure they stop or to delay or whatever, because trust me, if this thing did not happen, what they did to first was the kidnap. Because before then, we knew where we were and what was going to happen. We knew it. It wasn't going to be easy, we know. But nothing good comes easy anyway. So with Ekpa too, the stage was set, trust me. But this guy, they pushed and pushed, and the Finland government kind of, they caved in, and now we see what is happening now. So it's important that Biafrans know these people, because they can't get away with it. A day is coming, and they cannot think that Biafra is a land they will step their foot after committing such treasonous, such atrocious acts against Biafra, and think that they can just fly from Canada, go to Biafra, do their business. Of course, he contested governorship of Enugu in the past, I suppose. So these are enemies, either within or whatever. But so it's important for them to know that they cannot get away with it. A day of judgment will come at some point, because Chidi was boasting, beating his chest, that between me and you, that this and this and that. And all of them that gathered, with that Dr. Damages too, that was the last statement he made concerning him, for Nigerian government to compel Finland to rein in on him. So, and they've rein in on him now. So, but it's important that we make these things clear. We put it out there for people to know who the enemies are, so they can't go and hide and come out and begin to pretend. No, we know the enemies, we know what they did, because what makes it even worse is the fact that they are not standing up, they are not taking a stand. And why Biafrans, I just said it a few days ago, they came in and massacred people in Enugu, and they will continue to try, but of course, we know eventually Biafra will come. But it's just the hiccups here and there, and the enemies, people who are fighting because they want to keep Nigeria to run for governorship and political, and begin to share money, because that is what Nigeria is all about. So like that governor to the one from Benue State, they say it's a reverend father or pastor, whatever it is, but it doesn't matter, because you don't become a governor or anything in the country without the blessing of the caliphate. The caliphate, they will give you a template, they will give you a manifest in which you will run, and if you agree to it, you sworn in, you become a governor. That's what happened with our politicians. So that is the situation, my brother.
Thank you so much, Greg. Bro Greg, you've been here. Take the mic, Bro Greg. Bro Greg, unmute yourself.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome. No.
My greetings to all the men in the house. Thank God again today for the opportunity of life. Thank Him for His grace and mercy. Our leader, Muslim, who is in the court, and the man, Samuel Epan. Okay, Mazis, Guru. our PM, according to information, is today. So we thank him for their life and the strength he has given unto them to be able to appear and to be in the forefront for our defense. May God be his strength wherever he might be, and the vengeance of God assist.
Greg, you and this your network, huh? Greg, check your network. We can't hear you anymore. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. All of a sudden, your network is no longer functioning properly. We can't hear you, Greg. We cannot hear you, Greg. We can't hear you. I think you have to go out and come back again. We can't hear you, Greg. We can't hear you at all. We can't hear you. So let's go to Amuche. Go ahead and speak to us. My brother Amuche, unmute yourself and speak to us.
Good afternoon from here. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm where I am. It's not very good like that. It's not considerable because of sound. And there's something I want to tip. I will perhaps come back again. If you can check, there's one of our leaders, brokers. The word he mentioned there, because many of us have been saying delay here. Let me tell you. Let me say this now. Our leader, Mazun Dikanu, the great man, that my savior, the word he said he went to this place. The people he spoke with, yes, they discussed. He said that BK told Trump then that they should allow him, they should give them 8 years, more 8 years. We are inside that 8 years. Please, brother, if you can find that by yourself. Is there one of our leader said it in one of his message. BK, but for 8 years, they should give them more 8 years. We are inside that 8 years. That was, I think, 2020 or 21, just between 2019 to 2021, before he was kidnapped by this idiot. You understand? Check it, is there. When all this is done, that is in my mind since, we can keep some things. Sometimes we store it in our heart. That is in my heart since. If we are inside these 8 years, let every one of us open. This one we are saying United Nations, no United Nations, international community. They are part and parcel. In fact, they are not a part of parcel. They are origin of this our problem that we are going through today. Let us be wise. Let us be wise. We are asking for freedom, waiting for them to give me and you and freedom. It's not going to happen. It's me and you that we go get up. It's in the Bible. Violence. He mentioned it there. You understand? Those that quote Bible is there. It's me and you that need to get up. When we're waiting for these people, all of us will perish. I'm telling you, we will all perish. What we are seeing now is just a total. Just check it now. Finland came. They said that 6 months, 6 months, when the whole our PM, he said 6 months, they mentioned 6 months. That 6 months is within that 8 years. All this thing happening within that 8 years. Let us open our eyes. It's Britain that demand for that. Then, when Trump was there, thank you very much. I will come back again. I love you all. A great job.
Thank you so much. We love you too. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, beloved brother Amuche. Udo, thank you so much. I think he's very busy. He didn't give the talk today. So,
Udo, that's it. Carry go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I appreciate everyone who has connected. As you all know, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is in court today and will also be in court tomorrow. And tomorrow, our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be in court. As I have always said in this my program, that we are not too much focused on the breaking news to bring information until we are very sure of what's transpired before we can be able to share. But the most important thing is that our Prime Minister is sound. He is hard and healthy, and he appeared in his course today. So we are going to wait for the updates, the concrete update. I have seen people writing different kinds of things on the platform, writing different kinds of information that I don't know where they're getting from. Some saying that Mazi Samaneka spoke with them. Some are saying that Mazi Samaneka took a picture with them. I am not interested. I'm not interested. Those people who are writing that, if you know where you're getting those information, if you feel that is where you want to be, please go there and listen quietly. So when we get our own information, we will not compare with what you have heard. We don't want to be among those who speculate. We are tired of that speculation. We are focused on what we are doing, which is the restoration of Biafra. And we know that our leaders are going to come out. They didn't commit any crime. This is just a global conspiracy to persecute them, to delay our freedom. That is what they are chasing. That is what they are pursuing. But no matter how they try, we will continue to do what we have to do. We will continue to pursue our recognition, and we will continue to pursue the full restoration of Biafra on the ground. In the issue of Simon Ekpa in Finland, informations are limited, and we have to be very sure of information before we pass those informations. Unlike in the case of Mazen Nandekano in Nigeria, where we know that we have more access in Nigeria to information than we have in Finland. So I wouldn't come here in order to make you happy, or in order to make you glad, or in order to make you come to the program to begin to formulate information and give to you. So I don't know where you are getting those narratives from. Somebody just came to the comment section. I was just reading and I was deleting some of them. He was saying that Master Samanaka called him, that they were on phone. He's talking to Biafrans. There's nothing I will not see in this very social media. Have patience. Whatever what transpires, you are going to hear it and you're going to see it. Go ahead.
That everybody writing such thing under the comment section, that person, is an enemy to the United States of Biafran government. That is one. Then secondly, sometimes it baffles me that our people, most especially, let me not say most especially, even those in diaspora and those in homeland, most of them, they don't understand that we now have the United States of Biafran government, which we have our own government media. Even if they go to the handle of our DPM, she stipulated the medias that are authorized under the United States of Biafran government. That is the media our people should be listening to. That is the media they should be going to hear news. I almost fought with some friends last time when they were telling me that our prime minister has denounced us, and every time I will be shouting Biafran. I said, he never denounced anybody. No, I was angry, Brother Chooks. They are my friends. They are my friends. I was angry. One is from Isha. The other one is an Igbo guy. He's elderly to me. I even look up to him as a senior brother. And that day I told them my mind. I told them my mind. From the bottom part of my mind, that is where I told them. I don't know why our people will be listening to the Zoo News, like Ugo 247 always says, that somebody that shot you a gun cannot turn around to extract that bullet from you. He had a reason for shooting you. That reason is to gun you down. So how come would it become a doctor to treat you and make you well? That is what our people should understand. Sorry for the interjection, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. You have spoken well. What he just said is just the actual thing, just the truth and nothing but the truth. But we must continue. All we know, it is not very difficult for, I don't know why people are chasing shadows or asana ngugwa ya atopa anaghị emupe is not okwo ka esi atụ dị inu na ngugwa ya atopa anaghị emupe. So I don't know why some people always get carried away and they begin to do things that are not necessary. You begin to tear your clothes and begin to fight for something that will definitely come out. He pretend again. Once if you pretend about pregnancy, pretend. At 9 months, at 8 months, you can no longer hide it anymore. The whole world will know that yes, you are pregnant, and it's something that must happen. Once a woman is pregnant, you must get to that stage where nothing will be hidden. So let us not be in a haste so much. in the process of being in a haste, you make mistake, you lie. Tomorrow you come and you explain and you explain and you explain tired. So we should just calm down. The most important thing is that our leaders, their court cases have proceeded and it's going on. Tomorrow, both of them are going to be in court again, and we will continue to say what we are sure about. Whatever we get as the true information, we will pass it out. All we know that the court today was successful. They were there, they came out, put out their defense, and whatever be the content of the preliminaries that went on or whatever, the cross-examinations or the result, we are going to get it and we will transmit it to every Biafrans to hear. So my fellow Biafrans, I appreciate everyone that have been with us here. My sister Ojugo, go ahead and meet yourself and speak to us. Let's hear you've not spoken right.
Okay, my brother, thank you for another opportunity to speak to my fellow Biafrans. Like our brother mentioned, some of the people that that are really, really I don't know. I think that they're past to be called saboteur. I don't know what else to call them. And some that are crying, killing the military, killing the military. A military man who have served Nigeria, retired, said the military have polluted. I don't know if that English is too big for people to understand it.
I wonder.
If that is too much, at least you watch in your Nigerian television where terrorists, bandits, whatever name they give, about 5,000, 3,000, 500 of them repented according to them and put into military. People, if you don't see that one, did you ever see them wearing chains and chains of ammunition in Biafra land, in the market, in people's houses? Okay, even this one now that just happened. These are people that will repent tomorrow and they will put them into police, military, Air Force, whatever you can think about. And you will tell me what is their take. A man who have served them said the military has colluded with them. A pastor or head of the church was captured and he said the military spots were just like less than a mile to where they were hanging out. And still, you see people that will come out to tell you they're killing military. Which military? Does Nigeria still have military? I need to know. What is operating in Nigerian military are the terrorists. I don't know what language you don't understand when somebody said the military has colluded. If you go to Biafra land, you see all the armored tank remaining. I don't know if they're saving them in the Biafra land. Because the ones they have in the north, the Boko Haram has already taken all of them. The remaining one, they're parading them in Biafra land. The most peaceful place in Nigeria right now, that's where they have their armored tankers moving around. So, I don't know what to say and how to put it for these people that are saying this and meaning it and saying Nnamdi Kanu should be president for life, the military are buying military. I don't know if you know how you can get that man number to explain that language very, very well for you, that the military has colluded with these people, that they have repented once. Even in the same TV, Nigerian television, that they came out recently and said they trained them, they said they've repented, they put them in the military, they got information, and they know the areas, and then they go back. Please, I'm talking about those, my word is going to those people that are Nigerians and they're protecting Nigerians, that are Biafrans, that say they are Biafrans. But it's only their DNA will tell us. See, when Nnamdi Kanu said, DNA must be done, he knows why he's saying that. Because there are ways people talk and reason. You don't need to question if that person's name is listed for DNA to be done. Because it's easy to identify them, that this is happening. Tinubu is going there. Nigerian news carried it because the Pope, all the way from Italy, spoke about it. Is that the first time? The late Pope, how many was done during his own tenure? Was there any speech? Was there any talk? Those people that call themselves Biafran, I'm putting it that way because you called yourself you're a Biafran. You called yourself you're an Igbo person. You named yourself with Igbo name. Ask yourself a question. Ask yourself a question. What happened in Benue will happen to you and your family. This thing that happened, women, men, children, and your mind is not moved, and you're still protecting Nigerian military. Talk to yourself. Lay down. Simon is not your problem. Nnamdi Kanu is not your problem. Dr. Ngozi Arabese is not your problem. Brochux is not your problem. I'm not your problem. Go figure out what is your problem. If your problem is jealousy, go pray. Find a way. Go Google how you can teach yourself to get out of that bad spirit. So my advice goes to you. Lay down. Think. You open your social media, your platform, all you're saying, Dr. Ngozi Arabese, all you're planning is how to cook up people to fight a government, cook up people to fight an individual who is just there representing the whole Biafra people. That's how you come out. That's what you use your platform, and you're jumping up and down, and you're happy. Repent before it is too late. Thank you, everybody, and may God bless each and every one of you. Bless Simon Ekpa. Bless Nnamdi Kanu. You're not standing by yourself. Biafrans are the ones standing there. You are just a representative. Our heart goes out for two of you. And for Dr. Ngozi Arabese, we love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. I appreciate you for that very wonderful, wonderful speech. And everyone that have joined us on this very platform today, I appreciate everyone that has spoken. Thank you so much, all the speakers. And we have really spent time today, and we will continue tomorrow to present issues, and after reaching to other informations, we will continue to push it across so that Biafra can hear. So now let us take about one minute for our closing remark as we round up the program. One minute. Ocean Monster, are you there? If you're free, just take 1 minute and speak to Biafrans, encourage Biafrans just for 1 minute, and let's go. If you're there, Ocean Monster, go ahead.
Thank you, Master True Survival, Biafrans. As we are rounding up for today, I will really appreciate all of us and those who will still listen to this later. As our sister said it here, that as Mazi Simon Ekpa is in court, or Mazi Nandekano will appear in court, that Mazi Nandekano and Simon Ekpa, they are just representing that we are in court. Biafrans are in court. So let every one of us put it at the back of his or her mind and do more to know that all of us are in court. And we have to fight, or we have to do the utmost fight for our survival. Having said that, Biafrans, I want to remind us of what the appeal that I made the other day, and I'm making the same appeal today. In the days that Mazi Simon Ekpa was out with us, every time he made a tweet, within 10, 15, 20 minutes to 1 hour, we have thousands of retweeting of that tweet. So let us redo it again. Let us rekindle that spirit again. Anything that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze tweets or we tweet going forward, let us all like it and retweet it. No matter what, if you cannot comment on that, just retweet it. It goes more viral. Thank you for today. As we shall see again, just like this program and share it as well. Thank you, dear friends.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my beloved brother, Ocean Monster. Prince, go ahead, Prince. Let's hear you, Prince. Give us a closing remark. Prince, are you there? I think Prince is not there. My brother Greg, are you there, Greg?
Yes, let me try again to know if it will work.
That is you and this your network this time around.
It's too much, yeah. But what can I do?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mazi. We thank God because of the network and the busy, I think we are at the point of closing. So I just want to encourage the Biafrans to keep on the fight. But Mali say, keep on the fight. Stand up for your rights and keep on the fight. Because the enemies are not sleeping. The enemies are dragging us this time, trying to distract every down thing. They drag Simon Ekpa in Finland, they drag Namdekan in Nigeria. Now they collude to drag and all the cabinet to make sure that nobody concentrates on what is going on. Now they are calling all the retired DOAs to come and join them to fight against Otongozo Araweze. And maybe they think that those people are stupid. I had the one they call Vam calling Paul Achebe, calling Methuselah, calling how many of them that they should come and join him to fight. They are not fighting for Biafra. They only want to make sure they distract every down thing. Since Simon Ekpa is in Finland, Mazi Nandekano is in Nigeria, they find it they don't have the means to put Otongozo Araweze in the moment inside the prison. They come with court to sue in the law court to make sure that nobody concentrates in what is going on, because you cannot tell me that anybody that is fighting for Biafra will have that kind of dream. So if you are a man in the battle in Biafra land, the Biafra defense, the Biafra BLA, know that these people are evil. They are not fighting for freedom. They are your enemies. The earlier you know it, the more better for you. Mind the people you communicate with this time around, because this time is evil. Stop listening to a lot of people. Face what you are doing that they will not distract you as they want to distract all the people that is fighting in a foreign land. But they will not succeed. So I encourage the Biafrans to carry on, do the needful, and God will do his own. Thank you, and thank you, Massachusetts and all the Biafrans. May God bless us as we continue without looking back. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And as we are rounding up on the program, I think on the closing remark, my sister Ojugo, do you still want to speak?
No.
Okay. So we're going to be rounding up. So my fellow Biafran that are watching, this is a very terrible time. More confusion is going to happen. More blackmail is going to come. More distraction is going to come. I can see a lot of writings that is coming on the comment section. I have seen so many videos that is flying out there. And I bet you, when Mazen Nandekan was kidnapped, if you can remember, members of the DOS were with him in the court. They were coming. The Judas that betrayed Mazen Nandekan was always there to kiss his head. They were in the forefront, even in the court. Sometimes they began to prevent people to join Mazen Nandekan into court. But today, where are they? Where are they today? The Karawat lawyer carried them and lined them, built barriers around Mazen Nandekan and made sure that people don't go close. It happened at the time of Mazen Nandekan. Don't ever forget that. And I see that playing out again in Mazen Simon Ekpa. But the most important thing, just like my brother Akonyo would always say on this platform, that you must know why you are looking for Biafra. Are you fighting for Biafra for Mazen Nandekan or Mazen Simon Ekpa, or because of your friend? Or because the person who is there is a woman like you, or because he's a man like you, or because he's your village man, or because the person is paying you, or because you love the person's smile, because he's handsome, he's rich, because the person is living abroad? Is that why you're supporting Biafra? If you know the reason why you are supporting Biafra and talking about Biafra, nothing is going to shake you. It doesn't matter what you see or what you hear. It is not important. It's not important. You will always know the truth. No matter how they carry something from heaven to hell, you will always know the truth. Just be patient and watch. For those who just joined this struggle yesterday, you wouldn't understand. But those of us who has been here observing, from Mazen Nandekan, we have been observing things. We have seen battles fought, battle won. We have seen people fall out, people falling. We have seen giants, and we have seen Goliath and Davids. There's nothing that I will see today that will make me get distracted. My purpose of anchoring and picking up the responsibility of media is to speak to Biafrans and the world about the persecution of the Biafran people. Most importantly, to relate to the world what is happening, because the media is in the hand of the Janjaweed. That is why I pick up the media, to speak my mind, speak the voice of the Biafran people, speak the voice of the voiceless. That is what I'm here to do. And I will continue to do that, regardless what happens on daily basis. As long as I have life and I have strength, I will come and I will speak. So I urge every Biafrans to continue to stand strong. Stay strong. Don't shake. Don't be moved. Follow your conscience at all times. All that glitters are not gold. Don't rush informations. Think twice before you speak. Silence is golden. Sometimes silence is golden. Just observe very well before you speak so that you don't continue to explain and explain and explain. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide and protect every single Biafran that is genuinely pursuing the cause of freedom. We shall see freedom by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama.
Can I, you were calling me before, I was not close to my mic.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what I wanted to say is, as in my closing remark, is that I'm telling all Biafrans, I'm urging every one of us, all Biafrans we should put our heads together and make our freedom work. You know, in our adage in Igbo language, as na Bokota Kanyomon Riobo Igwe. And they should know one thing: these fallback agents that claimed that they spoke with, every one of them has been claiming they spoke with PM, and PM ordered all Biafrans to fall back to Briggy. Now, my question is, for everyone to be wise, my question is, did PM ask them to be calling Methuselem and the falling back DOS to come and unite with them to fight Dr. Ngozi Orabeze? Would that be the will and wish of our Prime Minister? Everybody should open their eyes and their senses. These guys, they know they've failed. And they know that once PM shows up, theirs is finished. So they are not going back to these old fools from DOS, calling them to come and unite with them so that they will continue deceiving and shredding our unity and our liberation. So all Biafrans should wake up from their slumbers, stop sitting on the fence, join the moving train, and we are heading to Ebube. And I also thank those in the homeland that are still sitting at home. They are the ones that are doing the most job in this, our freedom struggle. I give them kudos, and I pray that Chukwu Okike will continue protecting every one of them. And Chukwu Okike will continue to protect our Onyendu, Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also Obatobie, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and also the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, and the cabinet members of this beloved United States of Biafran government, and every Biafrans at large. Chukwu Okike will continue protecting them. Our governors back home, those that are sacrificing one thing or the other to make sure that the United States of Biafra is a reality. May Chukwu Okike continue to protect everyone. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful speech. And my fellow Biafrans, I urge everybody to stay strong and be focused. Do not be distracted. You are going to see a lot of propaganda. More is going to come. Propaganda on pictures and on video. Let me tell you, Mazi Simon Ekpa, in the court where he is, will not be there and be creating division among us. Mazi Simon Ekpa cannot be shying away from taking a picture or having a video with any Biafra around him in the court. That is one thing you should know. Mazi Simon Ekpa will not shy away from taking a picture or a video with any Biafra that you see around him in the court. I am not interested in blackmail or propaganda. I'm not interested in pursuing things to say, oh, you are the first person that did this. At the end of the day, when Mazi Simon Ekpa joins us, the book will be opened. Every single procedure you have taken, it will be looked into. It's just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because there are so many things, information that is not getting to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There are so many information that is not at the table of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And most of the time, they have forced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go against Mazi Simon Ekpa in the court. But Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has held himself, and he never spoke against Mazi Simon Ekpa. He has never, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never ever one day opened his mouth to speak against Mazi Simon Ekpa. Upon all the force they put, upon all the propaganda, DOS sent agents. When Karo Whitelaw was there, they built a barrier between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They don't even allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to talk to media, just to make sure he doesn't get across to Mazi Simon Ekpa. The same thing is going to play out. I bet you, if you're a Biafran, you know why you are fighting for Biafra. Focus on that Biafra. Biafra is this nation. The only thing that can guarantee the freedom of our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, is Biafra. Pursue Biafra. That is the only assignment we have. And may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect everyone. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Deputy Prime Minister. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafra shall prosper. And no weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, shall prosper. Thank you so much for joining this program. I will see you again tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, our Supreme Leader will be in court. And our Prime Minister will equally be in court again tomorrow. So stay with us. We are going to come tomorrow, and whatever happens, we will update you. Thank you, and stay safe.
Yeah, my dear, on the beat.
See mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the kneel for grave where my uche de Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today I just we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know they.
Chinedu voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, their death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, their death go burn you.
Oh, make we try yo.
Back up joins with the trembling. Oh, hey. If we no join now, our children go so.
Truth is plain to see. If you want freedom, take pride in your country. If you want democracy, hold on to your sovereignty. And if you want peace, love your nation. Wise leaders always put the good of their own people and their own country first. The future does not belong to globalists. The future belongs to patriots. The future belongs to sovereign and independent nations who protect their citizens, respect their neighbors, and honor the differences that make each country special and unique. It is why we in the United States embarked on an exciting program.
Now therefore, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, His Excellency Ekpa Njoku, by virtue of the authority and pursuant of the issues and principles recited above, do hereby solemnly proclaim that the territory and region under the 40 confederating states of Biafra, together with her continental shelf and territorial waters, shall henceforth regain her independence and act as an independent sovereign state with the name and title of the United States of Biafra.
Thank you. We have heard of all the grievances that have been read here today. The untold hardship of our people that they have gone through, the lives that the lives that have been lost, the lives that we are still losing. As a member of cabinet, I stand here to affirm, on the basis of the grievances and of the referendum for our forefathers, for this generation, for the next generation to come. I affirm the declaration and restoration of the United States of Biafra.
Truth is plain to